I want to talk to people who have been told that you cold, you don't have a heart, and you don't love people, you don't care. People put labels on us. They put labels on us and they tell us all type of things like you don't love, you don't care, you don't really love me, and you just think that you only care for yourself. I like to say some people are not cold. No. They're just tired. Tired of feeling everything with nowhere safe to put. Nowhere safe to put it. They're tired. They feel everything. But they got nowhere safe to put their own issues. Nowhere safe to put their problems. Nowhere safe. It ain't always about being cold. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes, you got to ignore people. Tonight therapy session, we're going to be talking about the empty feeling after you've been strong for too long. The empty feeling after you've been strong too long. See, this is part of a series that we've been working on all week. And the series that we've been working on all week is the adult who had to grow up too soon. The adult who had to grow up too soon. Oh, we in the building tonight. You ready? I see we ready tonight. I like what I see, but the adult who had to grow up too soon. We'll continue in this series. Monday, we talked about how the pain of growing up to, the pain of growing up too soon. That's what we talked about on Monday. That's a painful place to be in your life. Many of us were still healing from things that we went through when we was young and we had to grow up too young. Tuesday, we talked about when survival mode becomes your personality. That was very powerful. That was a powerful night. Wednesday, we talked about the pain of falling in love before you knew yourself. Yeah. Last night was powerful. We talked about the pain of falling in love with somebody before you knew yourself. And tonight, we're going to do something a little different. Tonight is not about falling in love too early. Tonight is not about being attached. No, we're not talking about attachment issues. Tonight, we're not talking about being chosen or not being chosen. Tonight is about what happens after you have been strong for so long that you do not even feel like yourself no more. Tonight's therapy session again is called The Empty Feeling After You've Been Strong Too Long. That empty feeling. Now, do anybody ever know that? Do you know that empty feeling that I'm talking about? If you know that empty feeling that you feel sometimes when you're strong for so long, drop a 100 in the comments. I just want to see people who know what it feels like to be numb. Sometimes you numb to life. Sometimes you numb to news. People be like, did you just hear what just happened with so-and-so? You be like, oh, really? That's great. Yeah. This is, I'm talking about something that is so real. This is real life. This is absolutely real life. The empty feeling after you've been strong too long. See, some of you right now, you thought, I'm falling apart, Mark. Some of you saying right now, I'm falling apart. I don't really know what to do with myself. I don't understand myself. I just don't feel like this and I don't feel like that. Yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah, that's what you say. I gotta say, some of you, you're not falling apart. You're not screaming. You're not crying every night. You're not explaining yourself anymore. You are just quiet. You don't want to talk no more. Y'all ever see that episode of Martin when he was fighting Tommy the Hitman Hearn and Tommy was talking all this, Martin was talking all this noise against a professional boxer? Anybody ever seen that before? It's so crazy because when I think about this, Martin, long story short, Martin got in his boxing ring with a professional boxer. And he got a few licks on him. And that one final punch, that boy hit Martin so hard, Martin flew to the top of the stadium, of the place. His shoes were smoking on the thing. And he was like, I don't want to fight no more. Woo. Boy, that mess was so funny. That brother said, look, I'm just quiet now. I'm quiet. I'm numb. I'm quiet. Woo. I don't know why that just came to me right now. It just came to me. That mess was so funny. That mess was hilarious. But look, so, you in this place where you're so drained, like you're so numb now. You're just tired. You in a place that sleep has not been able to touch you for real. You have not been able to get real rest. But tonight, we are going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. This is going to be a very interesting therapy session tonight. I want you to start off and I want you to write this down. Sometimes you are not emotionless. No, sometimes you are just exhausted from feeling too much for too long. That's it. So I'm going to say something that may rub you the wrong way tonight. It may make you judge me. It may make you judge people. I might even say something tonight that may make you uncomfortable. But as you brace yourself for this, I just want you to know that whatever I say, it's all in love. I don't really care too much about, how can I put this? I don't care too much about how you feel if I know something is right. See, because if I did care about how you feel, I wouldn't be able to say things freely. I don't care too much to people please. I don't. So as I begin to talk tonight, look, don't be mad at me. If you want to unfollow, you can. But look, this is therapy. We don't come here just to vent. We come here to actually deal with ourselves. The things that I say, it might finally give language to what some of you have been carrying. See, there is a kind of tired that nobody sees. There's a kind of tired that nobody sees. It is not the kind of tired where you just need a nap. You say, oh, I just need a vacation. It is not just the kind of tired where you take a day off and everything feels better. It's deeper than that. Comment, it's deeper than that. Just say, it's deeper than that. Because it is. You don't just need a day off. It's deeper than that. There's something that's going on in you it's deeper than that. It is that kind of tired that makes you sit in silence and not know what you feel. You don't know. You have no idea. You're sitting in silence and you don't know what you feel. That kind of tired, that makes you stop. I'm talking about when you think about this, that kind of tired, it can make you stop answering messages. It can make you shut down. It can make you just stare at a wall. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Where you so tired of seeing, sometimes you just sit there and you just stare. And you be catching yourself like, why I'm just looking over here for nothing. You be like, why I'm just staring at the, why? What's the point? You tired. See that? Hey, your mind is full. Your mind be full, but your spirit, it feels empty. That kind of tired, it makes you say that I'm good. Not because you're good. No, because you don't have the energy to explain what is wrong. And that kind of pain, it hits different. It hits different. Because people can literally handle you crying. They can handle you being mad. They can handle you if you have a breakdown. But a lot of people don't know what to do with you. When the strong person gets quiet, they don't know what to do. 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 When the one who always had words has nothing to say. Yeah. They don't know what to do. The one who always showed up starts pulling back. They don't know what to do. The one who carried everybody. Now and didn't start looking like you can't carry yourself. They don't know what to do. And sometimes they call it, oh, they got an attitude problem. They say, oh, some people call it distance. People say, you changing on me. You've been carrying stuff for too long. Some people even say, they even go too far to say you acting funny now. But the truth is, sometimes the strong person is not changing. Sometimes the strong person is empty. These are the things you go through when you grow up too early sometimes. You've been being strong for so long. I want you to write this down. The strongest people do not always break loudly. Sometimes you will never know. Sometimes they disappear quietly while still standing in front of everybody. Now, if this is you, just comment the word me. You're a strong person, but you don't break loudly. Sometimes you just disappear quietly and you can be standing in people's face. They don't even know. They have no idea. Because I want to be honest with you tonight. I want to tell you something from my soul. This be me. There's times in my life where I break right in front of you. You just don't know it. You have no idea. And I'll disappear too, right in front of you. That empty feeling that I'm talking about when you're strong for too long, it becomes painful. It's hard to explain. It is. It's really hard to explain the feeling that I'm talking about tonight because you don't always look broken. You be still going to work. You be still doing things regular in life, taking care of your business. You still show up for people who depend on you. That's why I say shout out to all the hardworking men. Shout out to all the hardworking mothers. Because you keep showing up, but something inside, it start feeling disconnected. Not dead, but you're disconnected. It's like your body is present, but your heart is tired. It's like, it's tired. My mouth is talking, but my spirit is quiet. It's like you're really moving on through life, but something in you has stopped feeling the same. Now, this is a scary place to be. This is a scary place to be in a relationship. This is a scary place to be. It's like you moving. You've been strong for so long, you don't even feel the same. Like that is pain. And I think about this, and if I was to ask you a question, how long have you had to be the strong one in your relationship? But now you're tired. Man, that'd be real pain. You don't want to talk. Because when you've been strong for too long, you can reach a place where you are not even asking for much anymore. He'd be like, yo, I don't even ask for it no more. It's cool. I don't even, nope, I don't care. You're not even asking for people to fix everything. Nope. You're not asking. I'm just saying. I want you to listen to what I'm saying. Misfit, I appreciate you. I ain't never seen a whale come across my screen. That was crazy. I appreciate you, Misfit. I don't even know what that means, but it was crazy. I heard the sound in my ear. I was like, what is that? Is this water running or something? I didn't know what was going on. That was crazy. But yeah, you just want one moment where you do not have to hold everything. One moment where you do not have to just be okay. You just be wanting one moment. One moment where you don't have to be the answer. One moment where you don't have to carry the room. One moment where somebody sees past your strength and asks, what has this been costing you? I want you to write this down. Sometimes the strongest person in the room is the one nobody checks on because everybody assumes they can handle it. Sometimes. And that assumption can break people because just because you can handle it does not mean that it is not heavy. Just because you know how to survive don't mean that you're not tired. Some of you have mastered functioning. They got this saying, fake it till you make it. No, I don't want you to fake it till you make it. I'm sorry. That's not what I teach. That is not a part of the reset method. That is not what we believe. You can't fake it, but this is what happens. Sometimes you mastered functioning. You mastered faking it. You mastered functioning, but you haven't been restored. You mastered surviving, but you have not been replenished. You mastered being needed, but you have not mastered being poured back into. And this is why you feel so empty. This is why I say you should find something every day. Change your daily routine. Figure out, how can I pour back into myself? But many of you haven't mastered that. And that's why you feel so empty. You've given all your energy away for so long. I want you to write this down. Functioning while empty is not the same as being okay. Functioning while empty is not the same as being okay. If you're just joining tonight, we are in a series right now talking about the adult who had to grow up too soon. But tonight specifically, the topic is the empty feeling after you've been strong for too long. And this matters because some of you have been judging yourself for feeling numb, for having no emotions, for feeling distant, for feeling unmotivated, or feeling disconnected from people. When the truth is, you may be emotionally exhausted from carrying more than you ever admitted. If this is hitting you today, I want you to tap that screen. Let me get them likes up there tonight. Push us in the algorithm. Let's reach the world with real therapy. This is a movement. Send those hearts. I want you to share this live with somebody who has been strong for everybody else, but needs language for what being strong has been doing to them. See, this was me. Being strong for everybody, if you read my book, it landed me in a hotel with all my kids, all 4 of them. Being strong for everybody else. Nobody was pouring back into me. I wasn't caring about my credit. I wasn't caring about, only thing, I did have a good job. I was making 6 figures at the time, but 6 figures with bad credit, you can't find a place to stay, not up north. Back in them days, they didn't have Airbnb. Back in them days, you didn't have them type of resources. Back in them days, it's either you approved or you declined. Just imagine going around to each place and you spending $300, $400, $500. I don't remember how much it was, but it was a nice price to just be told no. I feel like it's a ripoff. It doesn't cost that much to run my credit. Them people literally would run your credit and do a background check, and they would charge you. Sometimes them application fees was $60, $80 a person. I'm like, yeah. And just to imagine, you didn't hear nothing for a while. Then they say, well, just come by the office. Let me talk to you. So it's like, oh, I'm finna get in this time. I'm finna get in. Sit me down and say, well, Mr. Lee, I just wanted to bring you in here to just tell you, you didn't get approved, but if you can work on this right here, man, I'm not trying to hear that. Me and my babies, we living in a hotel right now. I'm not trying to hear that. You brought me in here to deny me. Oh, the irony of that. I would be so upset. Oh my goodness. Have that ever happened to you before? Have that ever happened to you before? Where it's like, you could have called me on the phone and told me this. You done broke me down here. I'm like, hey, pack up. We getting ready to, we getting ready. I'm ready to drop this deposit. I'm ready to go and get in. I get all the way down here and you deny me? Like, that's a different type of, I don't know, man. I don't know if y'all ever felt that. That's not a good feeling. Why couldn't you just tell me through an email? Man, I was so mad. I wanted to tear that place up. Yo. I was so mad. I wanted to tear that place up. I got so upset. I said, one day I'm going to buy this place. I said, one day, I was like, this is so crazy to me. And then I started saying, why don't we own places like this? Why don't we have apartments in my family? I started saying, why did my daddy never bought no apartments? Why this? And I'm like, you know what? I'm living, this cycle has to break. But believe it or not, from that time of me going through this, it helped me to realize that you working on everybody else. I went to my car and cried because one day I got in a huge argument. Yeah. She told me, you ain't no king. Look how you got us living. I cried, but not in front of her. Yeah. I went to that car. And all I can do was cry, and I was blaming God. Like, how would you let me end up in this place? And I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't club, I'm faithful, I go to church, I do everything right, but this is how you got me living. You know what God spoke into my spirit that day? He said, how long shall you live in how long shall you build another man's legacy and not build your own? It was at that moment I woke up. I finally had the courage to stop caring about everybody else and start building on me. Why, when you are a person that's filled with it, why do you feel so empty and it makes you feel different? I want to go a little deeper tonight. Why? Empty feels different because empty is not always sadness. Emptiness is not always sadness. Emptiness comes when you is overloaded for too long. And you feel so much, and eventually you stop feeling clearly. I'm just telling you the truth. At this point, some people are there right now. You don't care to carry nobody else's issues anymore. Because eventually you carry so much, your body start protecting you. Your nervous system start protecting you by shutting certain things down. And normally, when you When you get disappointed too much or so much, you eventually stop expecting people to do things. And at this time of my life, when I was living in a hotel, did you know that the ministry that I was following at the time would not help me get a place? They could have put a name. They could have put I'm serious. They could have put a place in my name. Did you know how powerful you know what? I'm going down memory lane right now. Like the work that I would do, the people that I would bring, the way that people have always genuinely wanted to follow me. Like I literally would go through cities and meet people and baptize them. Like I'm so serious. I'm not playing no games. I'm serious. I'm telling you something. But sometimes when people that you have done so much for, they just disappoint you so much and eventually you just stop expecting it. You get hurt so much, you eventually stop explaining. Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's situation is different. It is. Maybe your situation is a relationship. Maybe your situation is a business deal. Maybe your situation is a family member. You tired of being drained. And eventually you stop reaching. Not because you don't care. Because caring, it costs you too much. It costs you too much because you're not recovering. I want you to write this down. Numbness is not always a lack of emotion. Sometimes numbness is emotion with no safe place to land. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. You know, this kind of empty, it can scare people. Yeah. This type of emptiness, it can scare people because now they don't know what you're going to do. Yeah. That kind of emptiness, it scares people. Yeah. Just imagine, it's like when you're angry, you still feel fire. When you cry, at least the pain still has movement. When you're venting, at least something is coming out. But empty? Empty is quiet. Empty is when you do not even know what you need. Empty is when, I'm serious, when you are not mad anymore, but you're not okay either. Empty is when you stop begging people to understand you. Empty is when you stop expecting people to show up. Empty is when your body says, look, I cannot keep processing pain at this level without rest. I want you to write this down. The quietest pain is when you are no longer fighting to be understood because you are too tired to explain what broke you. Boy, that'd be some quiet pain. You ain't even got the power no more to, it is what it is. I'm not finna explain what broke me. Some of you, you know exactly what that feels like. You're not even angry like you used to be. You're not even crying like you used to cry. You're not chasing closure like you used to chase it. You're not even trying. You ain't trying to prove no more points. Nope. You're just sitting with that strange feeling like, I don't know what I feel anymore. Have anybody ever been there? If you have been there, I want you to drop a 100 in the comments. Just tell me that you know what I'm saying, because I want to feel like I'm talking to a community of people that could really understand what I'm saying. If we was in an arena right now, I would say make some noise. I'm serious. I'm talking about when you get to a place and you be like, I don't even know what I feel anymore. When's the last time you said that? I don't even know what I feel anymore. I'm serious. I don't even know what I feel anymore. I want to tell you this. You may not know this, but that does not mean you're broken. That don't mean you're broken because you can't feel anymore. This is the first thing that people would tell us. They would say, Mark, or they would say, if I came to somebody and I would tell them, look, I just feel like I don't feel anymore, man. Like I'm just numb. Some people say you're broken. What is this? Some people say you're broken. No, I wouldn't say everybody is broken. A lot of people, that may mean that your soul has been asking for rest in a language you have been ignoring. You've been ignoring it. Your soul needs some rest. I want you to think about something. Think about a well. See, a well, it can provide water. It can serve people. A real well. Have anybody ever grew up with a well? Like I'm talking about a well that you can go and you can get fresh water from the earth. You don't clean it, you don't nothing. It just comes from the earth. Think about a well. Just imagine there's a big well in the middle of a field, and sometimes that'd be the best water to drink. That'd be the best water. Sometimes it'd be cold, it'd be pure. I'd be like, man, I didn't know God can create something this good. Yeah. A well can provide water. It can serve people. It can be useful. It can meet needs. People can come to it over and over again and draw from it. But if people keep drawing and nobody gives that well time to refill, eventually, just eventually, they will lower that bucket and come back to nothing. Not because the well was never valuable. Not because the well was weak. Not because the well did not want to give. Because even what gives life needs time to be replenished. Think about it. Don't let this go over your head now. Even what gives life needs time to be replenished. You think about God and you read the word, it says he rested. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That is how some of you have been living. I'm telling you about yourself. If you feel like I'm telling the truth, just say he's telling the truth. Just comment there for me. He's telling the truth. I'm serious. This is how some people, you keep living. It's just imagine you being a well and you just letting people come use your well. You never give the well time to replenish itself. You are like that well. Everybody keeps coming to you. Everybody keeps coming to you for advice. Everybody keeps coming to you for help. They want your comfort. They want your strength. They got an issue with somebody. They want you to come and have that same issue. They need some money. They calling you. Hey, look, can I get $20? You got one family asking for $5, another family asking for $20, another family asking for $30, another family asking for you to pay their rent, another family member asking you to pay their car note, another family coming to you wanting you to co-sign. On top of that, people asking you for prayer. Can you pray for me? They asking you to be some emotional support because somebody done cheated on them and broke them. And so now you have to be emotional support. You supportive. Now people want you to understand. People want you to forgive. People want you to have patience. People want you to have all the answers, and you just keep giving and giving and giving and giving and just showing up. You keep pouring and pouring and pouring. You kept being the well. But the question is when did you refill? When do you rest? When do you just take a time and you get poured back into you? When do you stop being the source for everybody else and let God become the source for you? I want you to write this down. Even the well that gives water has to be refilled, or eventually giving becomes emptiness. Giving becomes emptiness. There is a term called emotional exhaustion. It is often connected to long periods of stress, pressure, responsibility, caregiving, conflict, grief, or constantly feeling like you have to perform. And when emotional exhaustion builds, people may not always look dramatic. No. Sometimes they look detached. Sometimes they just feel numb. When I was young, I never understood when I would hear my aunties say stuff like, I'm just numb to the world. I didn't understand. I didn't get it. I thought it was just a saying that people would say. But as I learned and I got older, Auntie was telling me she was just emotionally exhausted. Sometimes she would lose motivation. She would struggle to feel joy. Half the time she'd go to church and really can't get a breakthrough. Some people, I'm just saying, what used to be easy starts to feel heavy. It used to be easy for you to wake up and fix your kids' breakfast. Now it feels like a real hard job. Sometimes you avoid people. And it's not even because you hate them or anything like that. No, it's because connection, it feels more like a thing that they have to manage. I'm serious. A lot of times people, they don't know what's going on with you, and they would say stuff like, yo, this person is avoiding me, but they don't know. They don't know. You don't want to have to manage people's emotions. I'm just saying. In this type of stress, you can have a real deal serious load on you. You can have real wear and tear. What is that word? I think it's called allostatic. Yeah, allostatic load. Look that up. It's where you have wear and tear. It builds up in your body when you have been carrying stress for too long. That means your body, it can start paying the price for it. For seasons where your mouth kept saying, I'm fine. I feel sorry for so many people sometimes because they be so stressed and they get sick in seasons and they don't know why they're sick. They keep saying, I'm fine, I will be all right, I will be all right. But sometimes this stress is be taking people out. Sometimes this stress, it literally develops situations in people. It develops cysts. It develops all type of things in people's body because they have not took the time to pour into themselves. That's how it's so important and why it's so important for you to do what you're doing tonight. It's so important that you pour into yourself. Tonight, you're pouring into yourself. Yeah. But yeah, there's seasons that stress causes you to say, I'm fine. So you got to realize when you feel empty, you're not lazy. You're not being cold. You're not being ungrateful. You may just be worn down from carrying pressure without enough recovery. I want you to write this down. Write this down. Your body can get tired of surviving before your mouth ever admits that you need rest. Your body could get tired. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about me. I'm that person. You know, sometimes I am that person. I will work, and my body have to remind me, boy, you still human. You can't sit in front of this computer 25 hours. You know, it's not even 25 hours. You can't sit in front of this computer most of your day. You can't stay on the road all the time, son. You can't keep working without resting yourself. And so where I made a tradition to say I just need one day off. And sometimes we can't take one day off. I'm the person that work every single day. I haven't had a day off in a long time. There's seasons though. There's seasons that you go through that you do work. But that's not even the hardest issue. The hardest issue is when you try to be everybody's assignment. Yeah. If you have ever felt tired in a way that sleep didn't fix it, I want you to type in the comments the word restore. If you've ever been tired to where sleep didn't fix it, I want you to type the word restore. Sleep didn't fix it. You see, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Some of you wake up and you tired before the day even starts. Some of you stare at your phone, you be like this right here, staring at your phone, and you do not have the energy to even respond to anybody. Some of you so tired, you don't even want drama. And you used to love drama. Baby, you was a drama queen. Some of you so tired, you don't want no long conversations. You don't want to explain nothing. You don't want to be pulled on. You don't want to volunteer for nothing. You don't want to pretend. You don't want to be asked one more thing. You just want peace. Not fake peace. Not that leave me alone because I'm mad peace. No, real peace. Peace in your chest, peace in your mind, peace in your home, peace in your nervous system, peace in your spirit. I'm talking about a peace that don't require you to perform strength every day just to be accepted. I'm just saying. I think that you should take a look. Some people is not isolating because they hate people. They are trying to find one place where their soul can breathe. And that's why people don't always understand. Did you just hear what I just said? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's serious. It's like, when you have been strong too long, even encouragement can feel like pressure. Did you just hear what I just said? Even when somebody is trying to tell you something positive and they're trying to encourage you to do something, sometimes that can even feel like pressure. Because it seems like all it's doing is pushing you back into carrying. It's pushing you back into carrying higher things, and sometimes that don't feel good. Sometimes that you got this, it does not comfort. It don't comfort the exhausted person. sometimes it reminds them that everybody still expect them to carry something. People like, yeah, you got this. You got it. I'll be like, how you know I got it? So when you call me for money and you like, hey, you got it. I ain't got it. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't got it. You know, it's so crazy to me if somebody get mad at you when you tell them you ain't got it. They be like, no, you got this. I be like, no, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I be like, I ain't got it. I'm serious. I be like, I ain't got it. I'm good. How many times? Hey, look, count on me. What up, Auntie? Yeah, girl, you doing good? I'm doing, girl. Look, nephew. Look, I need a favor, baby. I ain't got it. I wasn't even gonna ask you for no money, baby. I ain't got it. I just want to start the conversation off right. I ain't spoke to you in about 2-3 years. How did you get my number? Let me. As soon as I hang up, Daddy, did you just give this girl my number? Because what's going on? No, I ain't got it. No, you got this. And then sometimes people try to volunteer you to come and do something. Oh, you got it. You can do it. No, I ain't got it. I'm sorry. Okay, when you exhausted person, you ain't got it for nobody. All I got it for is me and mine. I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong in going through these phases in your life. That's why tonight is important. Because we're not just motivating people to keep going. We are giving people the permission to be restored. I ain't got it. That's why so many people go broke when they start getting money. See, I learned from my mama a long time ago. Don't ever give too much. Don't ever give too much. Somebody asks you for the money, you know they're gonna keep begging. Baby, give them the least amount you can give them just to say you did something. I learned that from my mama. She was smart. I gotta say now, she showed out with that one. Don't give them too much. You just give them just a little bit to be like, you know what? I ain't gonna ask them for nothing else. But I mean, like, bro, I need help with my rent, yo. Hey, how much is your rent, man? 35. Oh, 35. You know what, bro? I got $50. Woo, boy, I'm about to start crying. They said, how much your rent is? $3,500. You 35? That's crazy. Let me say 35. How much you can help me with, man? I think I got about I tell them, look, I got about $50 for you. Woo! I bet you ain't gonna ask me again. Hey, yeah, I got about $50 for you. Maybe if you get $50 for me, you get $50 for me. Woo! Hey, it start adding up. Cause I'm overloaded at this point. I learned from my mom a long time ago. Yeah, you can give them some. You can give them some, but don't give them too much. And you give them too much, it's gonna be a bailout. Woo, man, I had to let that out. That almost took me out. I'm trying to be serious. I'm so sorry. Woo, but yeah, woo-wee, I had to let that out because it's the truth. So I'm giving you the permission. I'm giving you the permission tonight to be like, look, hey, I ain't got 35. I ain't got it. I can give you what I got, but you know, I ain't got it. You know, hey, I got other responsibilities. But yeah. Woo, laughter is good for the soul. So that's what I like about it. Sometimes we can laugh at ourselves. We can laugh at ourselves, you know. So if my family is watching this, don't call me. Don't do it. And look, don't do it. You're gonna be like that brother there. And then this is the crazy part. They rent $3,500, they call you for help, and you offer $50, and that's all you got to give them. They gonna talk about you to the family. They gonna talk about you bad. They gonna tell everybody you ain't no good. You know you got the money. It's so crazy how it works. It's so crazy how it works. But I want to tell you something. In retrospect, strength is a gift. Strength is a gift. We talked about this morning. Strength is a gift. You being strong as a person, you being strong as a leader, that is a gift. You are a gifted person, but you need to know something about the gift you have. The gift you have could be very dangerous for you because strength can become a prison. Think about it. Strength can become a real prison when everybody benefits off of you except you. Strength can become a prison. Being dependable is beautiful. It's beautiful. When people can depend on you and be like, I was able to call this person, I was able to do this, that's a beautiful thing, but it can become dangerous. Yes, it can become dangerous. When people only know how to love you as long as you're useful. Did you just hear what I just said? Being resilient is powerful. Yes. But resilience was never supposed to mean you never get to rest. I want to say this with great grace. Some of you have been applauded. Yeah. People have been applauding you. Yeah, for surviving things. Yeah. That should have made people check on you. They praised your strength, but ignored your pain. They praised your independence, but ignored your loneliness. They praised your ability to keep going, but ignored how much you were losing while you were going. And tonight, I need you to understand something. You are not just here to survive being needed. Did you just hear what I just said? You are not just in this world to survive being needed. You are here to become whole. I hope you're hearing what I'm saying. I'm just saying. Don't let people clap for your strength while ignoring the cost of your silence. See, that is maturity. Did you just hear what I just said? That is maturity. And the deeper truth is, some of you don't even know how to stop being strong. That's a deep truth. Some of you don't know how to stop being strong because strength became your safety. If you stay strong, nobody sees how bad you hurt. Is this making sense to you? If this is making sense to you, just type the word clarity. And I'm going to back up. I'm going to slow down because I'm trying to end. I'm trying to get to the 7 points. We almost there. I'm trying to finish this thing, but it's so good. It's so good. They see you staying strong, and they see how you stay strong, but this can become your type of safety net about yourself, but nobody sees how bad you hurt. If you stay strong, nobody can use your weakness against you. Oh, I'm busting some people bubbles right now. You expect to be sometimes this person that is so powerful, you don't think you can be broken. If you stay strong. If you stay strong, nobody has to rescue you. If you stay strong, you don't have to feel disappointed of needing people who may not show up. So it became strength to you. Your strength became your protection. Do you understand where I'm going with this? It's like, but now that same strength that protected you is exhausting you. Yeah. The strength that once protected you, it can become the weight that keeps you from being restored. This is real life. This is why the question tonight is not, are you strong? No, that's not the question tonight. We already know that you're strong. I already know that you're a powerful person. You have brought yourself on this therapy session night after night, building yourself up with strength. The question is, are you restored? Are you supported? And I love when you join my community. There's a lot of support there. We have a lot of things that is being built right now that a lot of people just don't know. Because I want to be able to support you better. I want to be able to point you in the right direction. I want to be able to start programs. We have a whole team of leaders where we sit and we think and we try to figure things out. We don't try, we figure things out to be able to have more support for you. So my question is, this is the question tonight. Are you honest? Are you breathing? Are you safe enough to admit that you're tired? Are you whole enough, to stop building your identity around how much pain you can carry? Do you understand what I'm saying? This is real. People build their whole identity around how much pain they can carry. That's prison. That's a bad place to be. I'm sorry. I have to tell you the truth. That's a bad place to be. You build your whole identity built off how much pain you can carry. No. I want to speak some things into your life. I want to say some things. You are not a weak person because you're tired. You've been strong for too long. You've been strong for so long, and now that you're tired, it does not make you weak. I don't care, bro, what she have told you. I don't care what she tell you, how you such a weak man, but she don't see the responsibilities that you have to be a man. I don't care, sis, what this man have told you about you just needing a break. You've been taking care of those kids. You've been being the best mom you could be while working a full-time job. So baby, no, you are not weak. You're just tired. And there's nothing wrong with you. Just because you feel empty from time to time, there's nothing wrong with you. And you're not failing because you need rest. You're not less spiritual because you need help. Oh, I can't stand these people who want to be so spiritual that they spiritually stupid. Oh my goodness, I can't stand it. Oh, if you need help, or if you say you need help in a certain situation, they say, oh, you must not be as strong. Lord, get them people away from me. I'm sorry. I can't handle that. I grew up around a whole bunch of hypocrites. That's a trigger for me. People thinking you less spiritual because you need help. Whether you spiritually strong or whether you spiritually weak, you still need help. I don't care how much you pray. Guess what? You still need help. I don't care how much you fast. I'm just being real. I don't care what you believe or what you do. Hey, you still need help. So it don't make you less spiritual because you need help. Don't make you less valuable. I'm speaking to you. It don't make you less valuable because you do not have the energy to pour like you used to. Are you hearing what I'm saying? You are still worthy when you're quiet. You are still worthy when you're drained. You are still worthy when you need peace, when you need space. You are still worthy. You are still worthy. When you cannot be the answer for everybody, you are still valuable and you are still worthy. You are still worthy when you need to be restored. I need somebody to hear this tonight. God did not create you to be everybody's source. Did you just hear what I just said? He didn't create you for that. And sometimes something in your life, it allowed you to become a prisoner. It allows you to become prisoner to that. Maybe it was because you grew up too soon. You see how all of this correlate? You see how all of this makes sense? You grew up too soon and you was taking care of everybody, and now all of a sudden you feel like that's what you're supposed to be doing. God didn't create you to be everybody's source. God is the source, not you. He's the source. Whether we help the forest grow or not, the forest is going to grow. Did you just hear what I just said? Whether we go out and do anything in the wild, it's going to grow regardless. Whether we go down there in the ocean, it's going to create new species every single day. It's going to do what it do. Because God is the source. Did you just hear what I just said? God didn't create you to be everybody's source. You're not God. You're something like him. You're the lowercase, but that don't mean that you're supposed to power up everybody in your family. You are human. And so being human, you got to understand, listen to what I'm saying. You are allowed to need rest. You are allowed to need peace. You are allowed to need support. You are allowed to say, look, I can't carry this the same way no more. Some of you right now, you've been taking care of so many people all your life. It's time for you to say, look, I can't carry this anymore. This is why some people, you'd be wondering, why are they getting a divorce after so many years? Because maybe they can't carry that same person anymore. They've been carrying pain for so long. They've been carrying the weight. They've been carrying everything for so long. But see, nobody understand. They judge you. They judge you. They don't know. They don't know your situation. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you are allowed to say, I can't carry this the same way anymore. There's some people in relationships, your person been waiting on you forever to change, and you've been strong for so long. You've been the one standing there listening, the one sitting there providing, the one sitting there having the emotional support, and you've been carrying this person for so long. Now it's time for you. Sometimes it's time for you to say, look, I can't keep carrying the same stuff anymore. And it's okay for you to say that because you're human. Some people think that you're supposed to carry them emotionally, spiritually, financially. Some people think that you're supposed to support everything about their survival is dependent on you. No. Don't get with me. I tell you, don't get with me thinking that, because I can't be God to you. Because if I start being God, you're going to say, ooh, you controlling me. Oh, you want me? I thought you wanted me to be God in your life. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying, sometimes you can't carry everybody's stuff. You're not built for that. You're not built for that. If you receive that, I want you to type the word received in the comments. I just want to know who I'm talking to. I just want to know if there's a people that could really hear what I'm saying and can really understand, because we are at a high frequency right now. This is not for regular people. This is not for regular people. We are at a high frequency right now. I'm just saying. We're at a high frequency right now. And sometimes people don't understand this type of language. I'm simply saying that you are still worthy when you are still worthy. Even when you are tired, you're too tired to be useful. That's why I can't stand people who they judge you when you have one moment to take a break. They judge you. You have one moment to repower yourself. They say you ain't did nothing. I'm just saying. I want to ask you something. I want you to just reflect right now. I want to give you a moment to just reflect real quick. I want to give you a reflection moment before I get to these 7 points that I'm going to give you. Let me ask you something. I want you to be honest. I want you to identify this. This is part of the TRM. This is part of the reset method. This is part of what I believe. This is part of a theory. So I'm asking you this. What drains you? That's a question I have for you. What drains you, or what drained you to the point to where you shut down? What drained you? Not what made you mad. What drained you? Not what made you sad. What drained you? Was it being strong for everybody? Was it being disappointed too many times? What drained you? Was it the fact that people always needed you? What drained you? Was it grieving in silence? Was it loving people who did not love you back? What drained you? Was it pretending that you was okay? Was it being dependable while secretly wishing somebody else would be there for you? What part of you feels empty? I need you to answer these questions for yourself. What part of you feels empty? What part of you feels tired? What part of you have been saying, I cannot keep doing this the same way? What part? And what would change if tonight you stopped calling yourself lazy or saying that you was cold or distant, and you just start admitting, if you start admitting tonight, man, I just need to be restored. I need to be restored. What will change? When you admit, I need to pour back into me, what will change in your life? If this is hitting you, I want you to comment the word, I need rest, in the comments. If this is touching your soul, if this is touching your spirit, I want you to comment the word, I need rest. And I want you to share this. I want you to tap that screen. Give me 30 seconds of likes. I'm just saying, somebody is going to get a breakthrough tonight. I'm breaking a code for somebody right now. See, the part of you that feels empty does not need shame. It needs restoration. The part of you that is empty, it don't need shame. It needs restoration. So the question becomes, how do you recover after being strong too long? Think about it. That's the question. Somebody says, yes, you are breaking the code, brother. I see you, Mimi. I appreciate you. Somebody said, you sound like a president. Wow. But how do you recover after being strong too long? How do you start feeling again without overwhelming yourself? How do you stop performing strength and start practicing restoration? How? So we're about to talk about it. I'm about to give you 7 RTs. Do anybody know what 7 RTs is? I'm about to give you 7 RTs. Who know what 7 RTs mean? We talked about this last night. Let me see if y'all know what it is. I'm about to give you 7 RTs. Oh, I got some listeners. I got some people who rock with Lee. I got some people, who rock with me. I'm about to give you 7 tips. So what I want you to do is give me 30 seconds of likes. And I want you to tell me when you're ready, because I want you to write this down. This is therapy session. I want you to write these down. So I need to know that you're ready. So look, after you type ready, give me some likes. After you type ready, I'm going to do it in 30 seconds and we're going to go. I see the readies. I see the readies. We should be running them likes up right now. I see the readies. 7 RTs. That's what I like. 7 real tips. 7 real tips. 7 real tips. All right, here we go. Tip number 1. Here we go. Tip number 1. Stop calling emptiness weakness. Stop calling emptiness weakness. You know, when you feel empty, stop calling that weakness. Don't shame yourself because you feel numb. Don't call yourself lazy because you feel drained. You be like, girl, I'm just lazy today. No. You just drained. Don't call yourself cold because you need space. Don't call yourself cold because you need space. Start by being honest. Something in me is tired and I need to listen. Have you ever thought about that? Just imagine you having a conversation with yourself. It's okay to talk to yourself. I don't know when people have made this such an issue. Sometimes people say you talk to yourself, you must be crazy. You're not crazy. Sometimes you gotta talk to yourself. Man, I be at the gym, man. Like, hey, Lee, we can get it, Lee. Hey, I see somebody over there benching like, you know, they got like 500-600 pounds. I be like, Lee, that ain't nothing, Lee. You can do it. And then myself say, boy, you done lost your mind. You know good well you can't lift all that weight. I be like, boy, Lee got it, boy. But I'm serious. I'm being serious. Sometimes it's okay to talk to yourself. Say, look, something in me is tired and I need to listen. You got to start being honest with yourself. Like, something in me is tired and I don't know what it is, but I need to listen. I need to figure out what it is so I can go to the next level, so I can grow. That's why people stay stuck, because they never listen to themselves. They never listen to their body. You never listen to your spirit. You listen to your friend before you listen to your spirit. You listen to your mom before you listen to your spirit. You listen to your job before you listen to. You never settle yourself down and say, look, something in me is tired and I need to listen. There's something in me. There's a reason that I feel like this. I need to settle down and I need to listen. Sometimes we ignore it and we make things worse. And before you know it, we end up in places that we're not supposed to be in. We end up in relationship failure. We end up in marriage failure. We end up in so much because we never slowed down and said, man, something in me is tired and I need to listen. Number two, identify what has been draining the well. You are the well. You got water that flow out of you. You got grace that flow out of you. You got power that flow out of you. You got energy that flow out of you. You know, when we drink water, they say we're getting electrolytes, right? They say we're getting something good. I'm just saying. Identify what has been draining the well. What has been draining your energy. Empty usually has a source. It usually have a source. You don't get empty for no reason. You don't feel numb for no reason. Sometimes it's pressure. Sometimes it may be grief. Sometimes it may be overgiving. Have you ever gave to somebody and just been like, man, oh, I'm just so tired of giving. I'm so tired of giving, God. And it's sometimes you feel guilty for saying, look, I just want to be stingy. Like I just want to just stop it. I'm giving my money, I'm giving my time, I'm giving my energy, and nothing is coming back to me. I don't see no rest. I don't see anything being restored. I don't see nothing two-way going on here. When I see friends that just use one person, this one person is always doing, and you never do for them, that's a bad friend. So empty has a source. Is it responsibility? Is it unhealed pain? Sometimes unhealed pain keeps you numb. It does. Unhealed pain from your childhood. It keeps you numb to life. Keeps pulling on you. Every day you keep memorizing, and every day it blows through your mind. Every day you build up hatred. Every day you have bitterness. Bitterness with unhealed pain is a real thing. I'm just saying, family stress is a real. So what is taking from your well? Financial stress? Oh, that's a big one. Relationship stress? Every time you go home, the little energy you had, it gets sucked right out of you. Being needed is too much. And pouring into too little. Just saying. You cannot restore what you refuse to name. Did you just hear what I just said? I don't know if you caught that. I don't know if you heard that on the good foot or the good ear. I don't know if you heard that. You can't restore what you refuse to name. Let me move along. Tip number 3. Somebody says, I just got married and I regret it. You should have did your homework. Oh, that's another conversation. Number 3. Stop giving from a place that has not been replenished. Stop giving from a place that has not been replenished. I want you to think about that before I break it down. Stop giving from a place that has not been replenished. Replenished means to refill. It hasn't been refilled. You see this water bottle here? Hey, it's not much this thing could give me no more. It's what else can it give me? I mean, what else can it give me? Stop giving from a place that has not been filled back up yet. Some of you need to pause. You gotta stop it. You gotta stop the constant pouring. There's only water droplets in here, and some of you would just keep going. You would just keep going. This is what you're doing. It's only water droplets in here. You gotta stop it. You don't have to answer everybody immediately. You don't have to explain everything today. You don't have to be available at the cost of your peace. If you're empty, you need wisdom around access. Did you just hear what I just said? If you're empty, you need wisdom around access. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So you got to be you got to literally, I promise you, you have to be on a certain level to understand what I'm saying, because this is real wisdom. I don't want you to be stuck. I don't want you to not be able to get to another place because you have given all your energy to everybody else. And now the cost of it has been your purpose, your goals, your dreams. Number four. Let your heart thaw slowly. Let it thaw slowly. You know, have you took an ice cube and you watch that thing just melt? Just imagine your heart being frozen. Yeah, you've been numb. Don't force yourself to feel everything at once. Start small. Tell one truth. Write one sentence. Pray one honest prayer. Cry if it comes. Sit quietly if it does not. Let me tell you something about healing. Healing does not have to rush to be real. Healing don't have to rush to be real. Number 5. Let's move along. Number 5, let's move along. Create one place where you do not have to perform strength. Create one place where you do not have to perform strength. Everybody needs somewhere they can be honest. See, I have friends that, I could be really honest with. I have mentors that I could really be honest with. I can go to them about my problems, my issues, and pour out my heart. And I don't got to be the strong one. Everybody needs somewhere they can be honest. You think that I'm not accountable? Oh, I'm very accountable. The Bible says, blessed is the man who walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. Safety is in the multitude of counsel. Those are two different scriptures, but safety is in the multitude. That means that you have to have somewhere where you can be honest. Now, I like to read the Bible. It's a good book. I read up in the morning. I get up in the morning. I read it. It's just a good book to read. Sometimes it's the best book in my opinion. Maybe you don't want to read that. Well, whatever it is, you need to find somewhere you can be honest. That is a good. What false can you see? What false can you get out of that? Like, where could you? Everybody needs somewhere they can be honest. You need a quiet room. Yeah. You might even need a journal, a prayer space. These are things, a trusted person, a wise person, a counselor, a coach, a community, a place where you can say, I'm tired, without being handed another responsibility. Everybody needs it. So I don't care what people say about you. I don't care how they say, oh, they try to over spiritualize this life. Oh, you need help. That must mean you struggling. That must mean you going through something. Yep. So what? Bro, I'm telling you, the way you can be a strong king is about being vocal about what you're going through. You can't be a strong king, bro, if you don't find a place to where you can say that you're tired. If you don't find a place where you can talk, a community, a person, a counselor, somebody that's wise, bro, you can't lead, bro. Bro, I hope you're listening to me, man, because this is serious. This is what we need. This is a conversation. I don't care how you grew up. I don't care what you had. There's a reason that we have coaches in this world. There is a reason if I was in a boxing ring and I was fighting and I was throwing hands, and that's a reason why I have a coach saying, hey, you got him. That's a reason when I go to that corner and I say, hey, coach, he beat me down bad, coach. I don't know what to do. And your coach tell you, he say, look, what I want you to do when he swing, what I want you to do is, Go this way, come up with the uppercut. Just slip a little bit, come up with the uppercut. Can you listen to me? Can you listen to me? He's like, coach, I think I got it, coach, but he beat me up. You go in and you knock him out because you slipped to the right and you uppercutted him. So yes, bro, you need a coach. You need a coach. You need somebody, you need a community that can help you when you don't have the things that you need. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If I'm lying, I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. But if I'm telling the truth, drop a 100 in the comments. This is real life, man. Sometimes you haven't been the right leader that you need to be. If you're a man and you feeling what I'm saying, I want you to type the word understood. I say a man, not a woman. I want you to type the word understood. If you're a man and you are listening to me right now and you can feel what I'm saying, I want you to drop the word understood. I like what I see. I like what I see. I have some men that they understand. And this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. Sometimes you staying stuck and you stay in places in your life because you don't want to talk to nobody, because you've been taught to just suppress your feelings. You've been taught just to suppress your growth, but you ain't been taught to save your money. They got their hand now. So bro, from another man to another man, find that place, bro. Find a place where you can be honest. A trusted person. A godly person. I ain't tell you to go and find a little woman, big dog, that can't really tell you nothing. Because a lot of times, these women is not a safe place, big dog. They not. They only safe as long as you doing for them. I ain't saying, I'm just being real. There's a lot of men that I know right now married, their wife ain't their safe place. Why? That's ridiculous. I don't know, but I'm just saying, I'm just trying to get you to, I feel like this is a moment that I need to really express this, because we as men, we stay stuck way too long because we don't want to talk to nobody. We don't want to be honest with nobody because we want to be strong. We want to be so strong, and it have turned into a prison for us, and we can't let another man see that we down. Man, I don't care about none of that. Hey, I just want to be humble, and that's where humility come in. That's when that humility, it destroys that prideful spirit. Person you should be learning from, you jealous of. For what? Find your place. Find your place. Let me move along. Tip number 6. Reconnect with simple life again. Reconnect with simple life again. See, when you are empty, you may not need something big at first. You may need a walk. Yeah, a little scroll. Just walking around the neighborhood. Sometimes you might need a little sunlight. Get out there and just get in the sunlight. You may even need just a little music, maybe a little water, a clean room, a real meal. Sometimes, it's a lot can happen when you get a real meal. Not no fast food. Real meal. A laugh. A moment where your soul remembers that life is not only pressure. Joy does not have to be expensive to be healing. Did you just hear what I just said? Joy don't have to be expensive to be healing. Number 7. This is our last tip. Number 7. Stop making strength your whole identity. Did you just hear what I just said? Stop making strength your whole identity. You are more than the strong one. I used to do this before. I used to try to make that my identity. I was there before. And that's why I stayed stuck. You are more than a dependable one. You are more than the one who can take it. You are more than the one who keeps going, sis. Come on now. You are allowed to be supported. You are allowed to be held. You are allowed to be restored. You are allowed to be human. I want to say this, and I want you to write this down. Healing begins when you stop proving you can carry it and start admitting you deserve to be restored. If this gave you a language tonight, I want you to tap that screen tonight, give me some likes, send those hearts, and share this live with somebody who has been strong for too long and needs permission to be restored. And if you just joined tonight, we are in a series right now. This series is the adult who had to grow up too soon. Yeah, and tonight, we're talking about that empty feeling after you've been strong for too long. I want to close with the truth. See, I know. You have carried a lot. You have survived a lot. You have held a lot together. And people right now, they're trying to figure out, how have you held it together like this? You have been pushed through seasons where nobody knew how heavy it was. Nobody understood how heavy it was. You've been pushed. And yes, your strength helped you make it. Your strength, it helped you survive. But strength alone cannot be the whole story. You don't just need to survive. You need to be restored. You don't have to just keep going. You need to feel alive again. I'm serious. You don't just need to function. You know what you need? You need peace. You don't need to be punished for feeling empty. You need to be replenished for everything you had to pour out. So I want you to hear me clearly tonight. The empty feeling is not the end of you. It's not. It is not proof that you're broken. It is not proof that you lost yourself forever. It may be the part of you that finally stopped pretending. Yeah, pretending that it could keep pouring without being restored. You did all of these things for everybody else. You've been doing this. Tonight, I need you to know something. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to finally need. You are allowed to be quiet in this season. You are allowed to stop performing strength. You are allowed to let somebody know, hey, look, I'm tired. I'm tired. I ain't got it. I'm tired. I don't have it to give it. I don't have the energy to give it. I'm tired right now. I'm going through something in this season. Some of you're so tired. You're tired. People have messed your credit up. You have done so much. You've co-signed. You've loaned so much to where, look, It messed you up. No, now you're tired. You just can't keep being everybody well. So you are allowed to be restored. There's a season of restoration. You are allowed to receive. You are allowed to breathe without feeling guilty for it. You are allowed to have a season in your life where you're not everybody's answer. This next version of you does not have to be built from exhaustion. This next version of you can be built from peace, built from truth, built from rest, built from wisdom, built from support, built from God restoring what pressure kept draining. Do you understand? You have been strong enough to survive. Now let yourself be restored enough to live. Did you just hear what I just said? Let yourself be restored enough to live. I want to know who want to live. I want you to comment right now. I want to live. I want to see who want to live. You are the well and you need to replenish yourself. People just can't keep coming and draining you. There's nothing else to get. Now it's time to refill yourself up. Do you understand what I'm saying? I want to live. I want to know who want to live. I want to live. I want to live. I just can't keep doing it. I can't keep doing it. I have to go through a restoration period. I have to go through a season in my life that says, look, I just want to live. I just want to live. I just want to live. Tell yourself that. Please tell yourself that. You need to speak to your nervous system. See, sometimes your nervous system is confused because you keep giving in to the weakness. But if you tell yourself every day, I want to live. You look yourself in the mirror and say, look, I want to live. Now you might build some strength in you. You might build some power in you that can say no this time. No to the person who keep draining you. No to the person who just keep taking everything from you. Because I want to live. I want to live. I don't know about you, but I want to live. I don't know about you. I want to live. You know, we probably got more days behind us than we got in front of us. Do you know that? Nobody know when we gonna go. All we know that when we go, we want to be ready. We want to leave something behind. But look, if you want to leave something behind, you have to say, look, I want to live now. All right. I want you to move different. I want you to choose different. I want you to protect your peace different. And I want you to stop forcing the empty version of you to keep pouring. Like you are not asking to be restored. I want you to stop forcing yourself to keep being that version of you that just keep pouring from an empty cup. Because I'm not doing it. I can't get on here every day and pour into you if I'm not pouring in myself. I don't have that type of it. No. I get bold when the Lord give me power. I get bold when he give me the strength. I get bold. I be like, ooh, I feel like I got an army behind me. I feel like I can just keep giving. Yeah, because I have a source. And sometimes many of us, we so busy in this life and we so busy in this world, we have not tapped into our own source. Who's your source? Who's your source? When have you went through a season where you just says, look, I just want to just be with my source. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to answer no problems. I want to shut everything off. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This was your therapy session tonight.